watching Brian's Republic. I love it. I watch it even when I'm in public. I sub it. If you wanna watch Final Fantasy, don't watch my channel B. Brian got a head on C. We playing FF12, 8-12, so help yourselves. After immigration, hit the notification so you know when the station's on. And it goes, it's the home of the home of the home of the game overs. It's the home of the home of the game overs. Hop on the stream, we doing Final Fantasy things. Red 13's on my team, so put your Twitch on, your TV screen. You know that it's on, you know what I mean. Don't be lurking, be a wanderer. Ain't no way he don't respond to you. Just know that we all fond of you. Cerebral Texas, and it gonna be the home of the home of the home of the game overs. It's the home of the home of the game overs. It's Cerebral Texas. My name's on the guest list. You should have guessed it. And it goes, it's the home of the home of the home of the game overs. It's the home of the home of the game overs.
What do we have here? Looks like it's another episode of Brian's Republic, home of the game overs. What is going on? Frost X Heartbreak. Hello to you in Twitch land, Facebook land, YouTube land. Hopefully you all are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. It is I, again, Brian, hanging out. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And it's been a while, Frost. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. It's too bad that you had to change your name to a different account, but you know what? Always roll with the punches. Change is always good. You may have been working on the other stuff, but I hope that everything's okay. So I have to start up from scratch again and back at square one. That's all good. It's all good. Now you're stronger than yesterday. Better, I hope. And you can figure out how much more you can do. What much more that you can do to create and all of that fun stuff. Kind of a bummer because of the 400 plus growth I had, but that's okay. It's okay. You'll just have to keep your head down, nose to the grindstone, get things moving, you know, put in that work. I know it does take a little while to get everything all started up and again, but it's basically the same with me when I stopped streaming. If you take a look at how many people follow me on Twitch here, we're even though I have almost 500 plus followers on Twitch, it's not 500 people watching every time I stream. So technically, you and I are both starting at the same amount of time, same amount of people hanging out and watching. And I do appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully, I can catch on to one of your streams later on throughout. I have taken a good long hiatus from doing anything really, I would say, intensive in the streaming field of, you know, Twitch and all that fun stuff, YouTube and all that. But I do, you know, I totally get where you're coming from, and it does feel like you're taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back type of thing. But you know what? You know a lot more than you did before. So yeah, just put that work in again, and I'm glad that you're doing okay. But yes, hello again, everybody. Let's start and do our intros as per usual. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that follow button on the Twitch side. Hit that subscribe button and that like button and that notification bell on the YouTube side. Facebook, find me, Brian's Republic, on the Facebooks, because I'm streaming this on my personal Facebook page. So I'm just going to continue trying to grow that until everybody can start finding me on the Facebook side as well. And probably by the time we continue on, we're going to move the stream over to the Facebook page as well. So, but what I'm doing right now is not really playing games. We are just hanging out and chatting and creating, building a model kit, a Gunpla model kit called the High Grade Aerial from the Witch from Mercury anime. That's from that series. It is a wonderful little anime that's was released. I think the first full season was released altogether and completed like right before the end of spring. So if you have a chance to check it out, you should totally check it out. But let's start and get things going. Yeah, we are continuing with our overhead work, and we have our wonderful little Gundam Aerial here so far. We've built the torso of Gundam Aerial. How wonderful is that? Look at that beautiful piece of machinery right there. This morning, we completed a foot. Everything is a foot. Hopefully, does it actually focus? Focus, dang you thing. Yeah, it's not focusing. That's okay. There's also a leg as well. So we're working on finished off the right leg. Now we are doing the left leg. And it's a bit of an ASMR stream as well. You're going to be hearing the clicky clackies and the scratchy scratchies and the rufflies of me building this wonderful little plastic model kit. Frost says, right, I haven't started back up yet. Going to eventually. Just 2 steps, want a better mic and a computer build. Coming along nicely, it seems. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad that you're taking those steps and getting the everything kind of sorted out. But yeah, we're going to continue building this wonderful little kit as well. So, okay, there is no music, only because we're going to try to focus on the ASMR portion of of building a Gunpla, you know what I mean? Yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. Let us continue on. We are moving forward on our build. So where are we at here? We are at the left leg. So we're gonna start building the left leg. That's where we're at right now. Put that up and get things going. Put my microphone towards all where the action is. I think I'm gonna need to zoom out a little bit on my going to focus on a certain spot where we are going to do some clipping. Just monitoring where everything is at. And we'll have to go manual mode. There we are. Okay, let's get this started and moving again. C20A1 is what we're looking for right now. So we've already cut out C20. We need to get A1. Were you able to hear that? I haven't said anything just yet. It is a bit of a silence type of thing right now. Let me see if I can change. It's working on the filter here. If I turn this off. That should make it sound a little bit better. Nope, it's all good, Frost. The thing about it is, when I finish building this thing, what will happen is I will compile all the video that I've recorded and I've streamed, and basically all you'll hear in that video is just going to be all the clippies and clappies of making this here. So I've actually turned off noise suppression because I was trying to eliminate some of that background noise from my heater and all that stuff. But yeah, I think this is a little bit better and should be okay now. Should be able to hear all the rustling, cutting, and all that fun stuff. Wolf says, wish I was good at building models like this. Closest I ever got to was building blocks as a kid and Legos. Yeah, that's fair. The fun thing about the high grade stuff is all you need are just really clippers. Get the clippers, and you can literally make this thing because you can follow instructions. So if you can follow instructions, I'm sure you'll be able to build one of these babies. It's pretty straightforward. Do I still stream video games? I plan to. That's the goal. You know, the biggest thing is to make sure that that I don't burn myself out. To be able to actually stream some video games and do some of these Gunpla builds and stuff like that. That's the goal. The goal is to continue on doing the streaming thing, and whenever I can and whenever I'm able to. That's the plan. Here's hoping I can continue. Yeah, my love. What's up? We got a visitor. What's going on?
I have little water blobs.
Whoa. Little water blobbies. You can focus. It's weird. Ooh, it's kind of wet and gross.
Yeah. There's just water and saran wrap.
Water and saran wrap. Sounds cool. Thank you for showing.
Yeah, water blobby.
Okay, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Love you.
Turn off the lights again.
No, yeah, turn off the lights. It's good. My daughter is experimenting with some saran wrap and water, apparently. All right, let's continue. Sorry, I had to cough there. Just hit the mute button for a second. once we've cut the nibs off, now we're gonna do some sanding to get some of the harsher parts that I couldn't get off with the cutter. So does the sanding help so the pieces are a bit more snug when combined together? Yes and no all at the same time. So when I cut off a piece out of the gate, which is those plastic pieces that these things came from, what happens is, I don't know if I can show it and it'll see if I can focus it a bit better. Make it closer. Get pretty close to that. So what you could see here is this little, see that piece? That little unfinished edge type of thing there. So not only does it, sometimes it doesn't fit right if you don't clean it off, it also doesn't look right when you put it, when the model is completed. So you want to try to remove these little nubs here as cleanly as possible, like that, for example. And then I just sand it down so that we can get just a finer look to it. Sometimes there are pieces where it looks, you can see the cut piece of it. So see, it's really hard to show. Actually, I can show you. I think this is a good piece to show. So if you see this piece right here. So let's say if this was on the outside part and you can see it, it does look like you know, it's been cut or like some sort of damage. So it looks like a toy, right? And when you're displaying this thing, you kind of want to hide the fact that it is more than one piece. So when you're removing those pieces, you want to try to sand those pieces out so that you don't like kind of remove the look of it, that, you know, sand it out, make it more uniform. See if you could see now, it's even more clear that there's actually a piece that was there originally, where it was attached to the gate. So if I just give it a little bit more of a sand, we can kind of eliminate it, get past where it was cut. See if we can eliminate it. And then if we get to a finer grit to it, it's kind of more of a different piece now. Now it feels like it's more prominent, but it's at least smooth. So if I go to 1000 grit part, I'm just doing this because I want to display this, and I want to have it as a display. But at the end of it all, sometimes these pieces get covered. So sometimes you don't see it, sometimes you do. Hopefully that showed something. Yeah, I it's just something to get my mind off of things, you know? Like some things that are stressing me out, and at work, Sunday, little time to decompress. Nothing but thinking about making this thing look nice. Really, that's one of the reasons why I do it. It's a stress reliever. I do enjoy it, though. I do enjoy it a lot. Okay. Let's assemble the leg. Before we do that, we gotta go and stick a sticker. Here's one of the pieces that make the unit look awesome. Just a little bit of precision work. Stick it on the right place. There we go. That looks looking good. Perfect. All right. So I think we've done almost. Almost missed one. Get the kneecap. Kneecap sanded down. Looks like this kneecap's ready to go. How about this kneecap? Did it turn out okay? Oh no. This kneecap looks horrible. All right. I think I got myself pretty clean, a clean build so far. Let us build this right leg. And that's the left leg. Woot woot. Alright, we've got a couple more steps and we can complete our the full body. We've got our piece there. Let's finish off the waist. But yeah, thanks for being here, Frost. It's been a wonderful day. I know this is for. I thought to myself, if I'm gonna go and do ASMR stuff / building a Gunpla, I want to have people hanging out if they want to ask any questions and stuff like that. I hopefully can answer them. But yeah, I do enjoy it, and we're just gonna finish off the waist portion, and we'll literally be like the full mecha will be pretty much complete. So let's power through. Let's power through this last bit. A26. B235, B232, and B234. Again, sorry, I was dealing with work stuff at the moment. Hey, no problem, man. No problem, my dear. It's, I totally get it. B235, B232, and 34. Flying piece. And I think that should be it for those pieces. Let's clean them up and finish this off. Whoops. I know how I could. Damn, just issues putting this in. There it is. All right. Let us combine, finally, the mecha. Gundam Aerial. The main parts have been built and it's complete. Let's, we've already got the top ready to go. Let's zoom in. Yep. We've got the legs. We've got the torso. Let's clean up a little bit though before we add everything, put everything together. All right, so we built this in the first 2 streams, and today we completed the torso, which we will connect. Oh wait, it actually says to connect the legs to the torso first. Okie dokie. Plug in this one. Ready to go. Nice. Plug in this one. Ready to go. There's the legs into the torso. Very cool. And now we're going to put on the body onto torso, onto the waist. The torso, the waist. There it is. Oh my gosh, so happy. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. There she is. Gundam Aerial. Let's get really zoomed in there and get a good focus on. Focus. It is struggling. See if I can get it to focus. Maybe it's not. Let's zoom out a little bit. There it is, much better. There, look at that. Hey. Let's take a look at the side view. Looking good. Looks very complete. Gundam Aerial is very complete. Let's take a look at the waist section with the arms, side, and the feet. Dang. Zoom out. Let us zoom out. Alright. And we will do auto. A focus. And there's Aerial. There are other pieces to this kit. There's a gun and a shield and a backpack and all that fun stuff. It's going to look so nice on display. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. There's a few things that I want to do. I'm going to do some panel lining. So here's some panel lines here, so we can make the panels pop out just a little bit more. So it makes it look like a little bit more of the anime, and then there's a little bit of a thinner here that can clear up that thing there. So I've got probably another 2 streams to complete the whole kit. Next week we're gonna probably do the shield and the weapons, and then we're gonna do some panel lining as well. Yeah, thank you so much. But it's good to see you, Frost. It's I'm glad you were able to hopefully get back into it. We did being on hiatus sucks, but you know, work and family are important first. They come first. There's actually some other pieces as well that you can get for our hands and stuff like that. So it makes it, you can make it look like they're doing something, articulate, make it look like they're flying, you know, just really fun on display and everything. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna shut down tonight's stream though. We did stream about 2 hours earlier during the day. And we completed both legs today and the feet. And we cleaned up really nicely. Actually, looking through here, there are just some pieces that I'm just going to have to put a little focus on, because it looks like you can see the places where they were cut off. So just giving that a little bit of a polish. My goal is to actually get the kits, the spray painting kits and stuff like that one day, and do custom paint jobs on on these things. Fun looking forward to catching the other builds if I'm not busy with personal life stuff. Oh no, that's fair, Frost. Same here. Hopefully I can catch one of your streams one of these days. Here's hoping, that's for sure. Oh no, did I? I did miss a couple of pieces here. So we are going to take that off. And we're going to cut these things off. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can get better, making them look all nice and custom one day. And it's a fun hobby. Get your mind off of things and stuff like that, you know? Streaming's a fun hobby too, so combining both streaming and Gunpla at the same time. Shameless plugs. There we go. Much better. There's some sanding I need to do on the elbows and a little bit on the back. But really, it turned out to be a really nice build. Once we finished. They have spray paint kits for them. Definitely allows creativity. Yes. The funny thing is about these kits and stuff like that is you can let your imagination kind of run wild, and literally the funny thing is that they have world championships, then they make dioramas and stuff like that. Folks who get really good at spray painting and building, you know, dioramas of like action sequences and stuff like that. Really let your imagination kind of flow. And there's been a couple of times where some Canadians have won the championships, world championships of Gunpla building. I know sounds so weird, but it is true. They do have them every year at the end of the year, like December. And they really kind of mark them on creativity, how good the paint jobs are, how well they kind of put the kit together. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. All right, so I've polished off most of it. It looks like now, when I inspect, see, that's another thing that I want to make sure is there's pieces that I may forgot to polish. Get some of these nubbies that have that you can see, and if I miss them, I'll go over with the them with a bit of the sandpaper. The cool thing is that when you get rid of them, the color kind of fades, but give them a little bit of a rub and they kind of color comes back pretty quickly. So I think it's been pretty nice to have that. I'm just slowly but surely doing what's that word called? I am QCing. Quality check. Make sure I did it right. Make sure it looks good, because I want to put this thing up in lights, under lights, make it look nice as I possibly can. And then I see some things like this where it looks like it's not in all the way, so I just want to make sure that I'm closing off all these loops, making sure these pieces are nice and tight. Honestly, I've only been building Gunpla for the last year or so, 2 years or so. Yeah, the cool thing is that even though that you built it, it can be posed, which is actually a really fun part of how the build works. So really cool. I'm usually post Instagram photos. So if you haven't checked out, if you're on Instagram, there is a Instagram account called Republic of Gunpla. Brian's Republic of Gunpla. Look at that. See, I knew I missed something. There's pieces that I miss that I'm gonna polish off. Just make sure that it looks. You know, when you see those little nubs, it's like, oh, it is a car. It is a model kit. But when you remove those nubbies, it makes it look really cool, really nice. All right, look at that. I think I'm just gonna go through it one last time quickly. Yes, it looks fantastic. Oh my. Oh my. It is really sweet. Did I do that wrong? There we go. Nope. It's not doing it right. I just want to make sure I put this on correctly. Okay, that goes on like that. Yeah, there's the click. That's what you want to hear. Click. Sometimes the fit is good when you click it in. Sometimes it's not. Especially when you're trying to make it look nice as well. There we go. Sweet and sexy Gundam Beast. Hell yeah. There we are. Much better. There we go. That's how I want it to look. How it should look. Okay, legs are done. Quality check on. One of the things I want to buy is a magnifying glass so that I can see the minute details. There are portions of this build that have items that still kind of stick out. You just gotta sand them down. The head looks great. Is that what I think it is? Oh my goodness. Alright, the head's got a little bit of a Front part's has a little issue for me. Time to sand the crap out of it. There we go. That's way better now. Like this, I don't know if you can see it, but it's has a little nubby that's still there. Just finish off. All right, that is way better. Okay, head's good. Right arm, left arm. The elbows I'm not fully happy with yet. Just try to get those things to blend. Then there's the bicep has a little piece that has a nubbin. I'm not happy that I've missed that. Maybe it's because I thought it was an inner piece, so I didn't fully bother with it originally. But now that I see it as a whole, I see that it needs some attention. There we go. That's looking good. If this was being spray painted, it would look okay. You wouldn't have to see that little nubby. But since it's not being spray painted just yet, and I want to display it, I'm going to focus on trying to get that nubbin out. The look of it out as quickly as possible. But yes. There we go. That is pretty clean now. Awesome. Let us put the torso back on here. There we are. Put the head back on. Nice and easy. There she is. One sweet and sexy Gundam beast. Gundam Aerial. There we are. Ready to be enjoyed. All right. That is where we're going to shut this baby down today. Wolf, thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out, chilling with me here on the stream. I'm hoping you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Show you how that looks like again. Just a little Gundam Aerial. I'm so happy. I have two of them now. One I built 6 months ago, and then the other one is also... This one here I bought 6 months ago because I wanted to build two of them. And yeah, it's been... This build was really, really fun to do on stream. And I really loved it. And I'm going to continue on. Next week, we're going to do the gun, the weapons, and the shield, because that's part of it. And then we're going to do some panel lining with it. And pretty much after the panel lining is done, we can call it a day on this build. But I'm going to shut this baby down. Looks amazing. I like the stream. Was more than happy to tune in. I appreciate it. Frost. I really do. But yes, let's get our goodbyes for all of folks watching later on when this is have been recorded. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that follow button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on the YouTube side, hit that notification bell if you want to see more of these things. I will be streaming usually every Sunday now, so I've started making that as my schedule. If I can't do it on Sunday, I will find a different day to do it, and we will have fun. So at the most per week, I'm going to do about 3 hours of streaming. Hopefully just this for now, and then maybe games in the future. I'm still working on not burning out when I stream. I did so much before, and on top of my work, on top of family, I just kind of said, you know what, I need sleep. So I decided to sleep. I decided to get healthy, basically. But yeah, that's where we're going to end this off as well. Find me on Instagram, find me on Facebook, and hopefully you can tune in next time. Yes, I will shut this baby down. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great night, a great day, wherever you are in the world. My name is Brian. This has been another episode of Brian's Republic, home of the Game Overs. Frost, again, thank you much for stopping by. We will see you in the next one. Cheers.
Everybody piling to the ship, strapping. It's a one-way trip to Brian's Republic. That's the shit. Put your things in the overhead bin. Please enjoy your flight. You know where we're going. Ain't no way, ain't no way. I'm so glad you came today. When we get to where we're going, you know we gon' say I'm home with the game overs. Right now the back of this airship in a Range Rover. Home with the game overs. Right now the back of this airship in a Range Rover. Can I get you snacks or gin? Wanderer, urine. I know a long time's what it's been, but we doing it again. Renegade what? Renegade who? Renegade what the fuck is up, my dude? We both got bad attitudes, but don't worry, we not mad at you. Engine started smoking, hope it ain't broken token. Midnight stream of Floyd, can you moderate this shit back into the void? This is our final fantasy, this speed is insanity. I'm about to land this in the sea, Ryan and Sheriff. I'm home with the game overs. Right now the back of this airship in a Range Rover.